Today is Wednesday, February 15th, 2017, and this is A Swede Speaks. The Swedish Minister for Home Affairs, Mr. Anders Ygeman, recently visited Malmö in the south of Sweden. You know, the Swedish city which is a neighbor to Copenhagen and much more dangerous than Copenhagen. As I have mentioned before, there has been a lot of violence in Malmö in the beginning of this year. Mr. Ygeman, who is a member of the Swedish government, what is the government's main purpose? What is the purpose of politics? If you ask me, I would say to keep evil away, to protect people from inner and outer enemies, to secure the borders, and to stop crime, and to arrest and sentence criminals. Is this what the Swedish government is doing? I'm sorry, but I have to say no. And what was Mr. Ygeman's message in Malmö a few days ago? He tells the public that they are not supposed to feed organized crime. And that sounds like a good idea, but what are his examples? I mean, except for the example of not buying drugs for the weekend. And I don't mean prescription drugs now, but cocaine and stuff. I'm not sure how widespread that is in Malmö. I saw some comments on Facebook that maybe people use cocaine in Stockholm, but in Malmö it's more alcohol. But anyway. But his examples, apart from cocaine, is that you should not cut your hair at some cheap hair salon. You shouldn't take a cheap taxi, because obviously these people aren't paying their taxes. This is the grey economy, and that is, according to Mr. Ygeman, feeding the very same criminals who are then out killing these people. I'm not sure about this, but okay. So let's see here. The government of Sweden, they have broken the social contract with their citizens, with the population. The very reason for why there is a government at all. I mean, even though I'm not a minarchist, I am a fellow traveler with the minarchists in the sense that I agree with them that to have a government at all, it has to fulfill its basic duties, and the basic duties are to secure the border against invasions and against military aggression, to prevent crime, and when crime cannot be prevented, to arrest criminals, to sentence them, and to put them away. To keep them away from law-abiding citizens. As simple as that. And the Swedish government is failing at this badly. And then Mr. Ygeman, the Minister for Home Affairs in the Swedish government, is telling the citizens and the population to behave better. He should give them a good example. The Swedish government should really start taking care of this problem. And some of the Swedish newspapers on the mainstream media are now writing how this is strong actions from the Swedish government. We'll see about that. We'll see what happens. I am not positive. I mean, I'm skeptic. Anyway, let's move on. Today, Allan Widman, who is a Liberal Party politician and the chairman of the Defense Committee of the Swedish Parliament, he said that he wants to make it illegal to wear a bulletproof vest in public. He thinks that this makes violence worse. So, protecting yourself against attacks should be illegal. I mean, in Sweden, historically, the word liberal used to mean liberal in the classical liberal sense, not in the sense that is used in America now. That means you could say that the Swedish word liberal used to mean libertarian. And the Liberal Party of Sweden is formally an opposition party. However, they seem to agree with the Swedish government that it is the public, the citizens, who are to blame when the government isn't doing their job. And well, in one way they are, because they voted for this government, but I mean, in a more philosophical sense, the government cannot just deny or refuse to do what it's supposed to do, or just be completely ineffective because they're using their money on other things, or their money, the taxpayers' money. Anyway, and I mean, there is it has been claimed, and there's a popular claim in Sweden, that the Germans call the Swedes die dummen Schweden, which means the stupid Swedes. Although this expression seems to be a factoid and thus untrue, it is still a fitting description of Sweden. Dear Swedes, it is time to wake up. And if you like this channel, please like it, please subscribe, and please share my videos. And you can support this channel through PayPal and through Patreon, and I will of course include information about that in the box below. This is A Swede Speaks. Have a nice day.